Okay, I'm going to be doing a demo just for how to do these shorts in the round. I'm going to chain 20 just for the demo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm going to take the chain and get the end, and I'm going to slip stitch into the first chain. I'm going to use this one. Okay. Now we're going to chain 2. And I'm going to go into this one, do a double crochet, 1, 2, 3. This first row is always a little bit tricky, okay? 3, 4. Everybody does this differently. This is the way I do it. I go into this bit. 4, 5. Some people like to go into the back of the stitch. 6, 7. This way I don't get a twist. 8, 9, double crochets. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now I'm going to join it to the top. 1, 2 of the third there in that third chain. Now chain 2, and if you count your stitches, you should have 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Okay, so for the next one, there's different ways of doing this. Sometimes you can skip this bit here and go into here, and you can go around, get to the end and join up to the slip stitch into that double chain, and it will be just fine, and you can carry round and you'll have 20 stitches on each row, but your seam will slant. Okay, so this is one way that you can avoid a slanting seam, and that is where you see this little stitch right at the base of your chain 2, go into that one and do your double crochet there, and then when you come back you're going to be slip stitching right to the top of that stitch. Okay, this is kind of a way to avoid a slanted seam up the back of your shorts. Okay, so you've done that one, and then we count as we go around. It's important to count 2, 3, I'm sorry you can hear a washing machine in the background, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. 9, 10, 11, 12, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now what you're going to see is because you started into the same stitch as your chain, you have this extra little stitch here right now, right there. And we're not going to do a double crochet into there because this is how we're going to avoid our slanty seam, okay? Then we're going to count it 1, 2, 3 and right into the top of here. This is where you see how you did your double crochet into that first one. So we're going to go into the top of that stitch and we're going to slip those 2 stitches together. And you'll see as we go up, we're going to chain 2 now. We're going to avoid a slanted seam. So we're going to do one more row. We're going to go right into here. That's the base of the chain 2, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And there you go. You see you've got this funny little stitch left over here. We're not going into that one, okay? We're going to go up to the top here. 1, 2, 3, right into the top. Between, this is your chain 2, and this is the first stitch that you did. So you're going right in between the chain 2 and the first stitch that you did, and you're going to stick your hook in there and slip stitch those 2 together. And what you'll see, I'm going to chain 2. What you'll see is your seam is starting to go up straight rather than sloping. Okay, so that's what we tried to do there. So I'll do one more row and that's going to be it. Okay, we're going to go right into that first stitch right at the base of your chain and double crochet in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, 9. Hope this is helping you guys. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, sorry about the washing machine, 18, 19, 20. I'm at my daughter's house right now visiting. Okay, so once again we've got that little gap, that little last stitchy that we're not going into, and we're going to go 1, 2, right to the, there's the chain 2, And there's the first stitch that we did. We're going to put the needle through those two and slip stitch it on. I'm going to chain two, pull my yarn through a little bit so you can see. So you can see that the seam is going up here, nice and straight instead of slanting. If you do your first double crochet into this first stitch here, that's when you start to get the slant. You can double crochet 20 round and join with the slip stitch just the same. You'll maintain 20 stitches because you'll be going into that last little stitch, but you'll get a slanting. And it's nice with the shorts just to have a little, it looks like a back seam going up the back of the shorts. So I hope that's helped you and showed you how to maintain your stitch count. And remember, just keep counting in crochet. You really need to keep counting and make sure that you've got the right amount of stitches on there. So I hope that helps. Thank you.